On to week 4, day 4, Candy Challenge for Math. If we look right at the top, these are not numbered, so I'm going to go back and forth, left and right, from starting from the top. What is the measurement of this crown? Be sure to include the abbreviation at the end. Well, if we look closely, we can see that it's inches. So the measurement of this one would be 3 inches, IN period, or they could write the word out. Um, Next one beside it, if Finley wanted to find out how many inches long her new poster is, what would she use? Well, we know that these are the 3 kinds of measurement we've talked about: a ruler, a thermometer, and a scale. Well, since a scale uses weight, it would not be to measure the length. A thermometer is for temperature, so the answer would be a ruler, A. Down here, Noah and Ryan were ready to check out in the Fast Express line at Walmart. To go through this line, you can only have 20 items or less. Noah had 7 items while Ryan had 12 items. So this one is kind of a double whammy, kind of uses a little bit of logic. How many items did the boys have together? Well, we know that Noah had 7. We know that Ryan had 12. And to add them together, we find out that together they had 19 items. So it says, can they go through the line? Well, you can only have 20 items or less, and since they have 19, that's less than 20. So the answer is yes, they can go through the line. This one's marked as number 3. I forgot to take it out. I apologize. Which fraction would fill in the box on the number line? Well, if we start at 0, and we want to make it all the way to 1, which is our whole, we want to figure out how many pieces has it been split into. So there's 1 piece, 2 pieces, 3 pieces, 4 pieces. So that means out of all of them, it would have 4 pieces. We put that in the bottom. Now, the box is located at not the first one, not the second one, but at the third one. So our answer would be C, 3/4. The next one is a pictograph. It says the number of students riding bikes to school on each day. It says using the graph to the left, how many students were used to make this graph? Well, there's a big hint in here. And since we are using a pictograph, we need to pay close attention to what the key states, and that is every bike is worth 2 students. So we're not just counting by ones, we're actually counting by twos. So when you look at Monday, I like to write them in. We have 2, 4, 6, 8. If we look at Tuesday, we have 2, 4. If we look at Wednesday, we have 2. If we look at Thursday, we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. And if you look at Friday, there's 2, 4, and 6. So it says how many students were used to make this graph. Not only do you need to figure all this out, but you need to add them up. So however they want to add them up is fine. They could say, okay, here's 10 and 6. That makes 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And then they could add 8, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. The answer would be 30 students. Oh, then you would write it better. So then we go down to the next one. If today is March 14th, what date will it be in 3 days? Well, a date takes 2 things, the month and the ordinal number. So in 3 days, if it's March 14th, we would say March 15th, March 16th, March 17th. They are welcome to abbreviate March as long as it's capitalized and uses a period to show the abbreviation, or they can write out March. Um, and then they need to put the ordinal number to show that it is the 17th day in March. Underneath it, it says, oh, we'll do that same box. Mrs. Pittman wants to go to Disney World in November. She has to start saving money 6 months before she goes. What month does she need to start saving her money? Now, you might want to write out all the months, or if they can do it in their head, that's even better. But if we, well, here you go. So, for example, you could say January, February, oops, excuse me, March, April, May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December. And then if you want to say, okay, here's November, she needs to start saving 6 months before that, we can count back 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So she would need to start saving in May. The next one says, if it is impossible for Mrs. Dolan to have a meeting on Monday, Tuesday, and Sunday, what days can she have the meeting on? Here's a hint, there is more than one answer. So just like we did with the last one, I'm going to change the color. We could label out all of our days of the week. Sunday, just like on top of a calendar, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And we could say, okay, what is it impossible? We want them to know that impossible means there's no way. So Monday she can't do it, Tuesday she can't do it, and Sunday she cannot do it. So what days could she? It could be Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, or Saturday.